Welcome to Academy, your go-to for quick, actionable lessons that fuel your growth. Let's get started. Ever wonder what sets successful people apart? It's not luck or talent, it's habits. The small, consistent actions we take every day ultimately determine our outcomes. Today, we're diving deep into 5 of those habits, the ones that science and experience tell us make all the difference. By the end of this video, you'll know 5 research-backed habits to boost your productivity, focus, and long-term success. Because here's the thing, success leaves clues, and we're about to uncover them together. All right, let's talk about the first habit, morning mindfulness. Now, before you click away thinking this is just another meditation lecture, hear me out. This isn't about sitting cross-legged chanting Om. It's about taking control of your mind before your mind takes control of you. You know those days when you wake up feeling scattered, already behind? Mindfulness is the antidote. Think of your mind like a snow globe. When you first wake up, it's like someone's shaken it up. Thoughts, worries, to-dos are swirling around. Mindfulness is about letting those settle. It's about creating space for clarity. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Oprah Winfrey, one of the busiest and most successful people on the planet, swears by it. She starts her day with 10 minutes of quiet reflection. And look, you don't need to be Oprah to benefit. Even a few minutes of journaling, deep breathing, or just sitting quietly can make a world of difference. Think about it this way. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. When you react to every notification, every email, every demand on your time the second you open your eyes, you're letting the world dictate your state of mind. But when you take even a few minutes to center yourself, to connect with your breath, to clarify your intentions for the day, you're saying, "Hold on, world, I'm driving this bus." You're choosing to approach the day from a place of intentionality and calm, not reactivity and overwhelm. And that shift, my friends, is powerful. It's the difference between feeling like you're constantly playing catch-up and feeling like you're in the driver's seat, steering your life in the direction you want to go. So what does morning mindfulness look like for you? Maybe it's a quick meditation app on your phone. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Let's move on to our second habit, consistent learning. Now, this isn't about chasing another degree or becoming a walking encyclopedia. It's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, a hunger for knowledge that keeps you engaged, adaptable, and always a step ahead. Think about it. The world is changing at warp speed. New technologies, new industries, new challenges are emerging all the time. If we're not constantly learning and evolving, we risk becoming obsolete. Now I know what you're thinking. Mel, I'm already swamped. Where am I going to find time to learn new things? But here's the thing. Learning doesn't have to be this big, time-consuming endeavor. It's about finding those pockets of time throughout your day and using them strategically. Take Bill Gates, for example. One of the busiest minds in the world, he makes time to read 50 books a year. That's almost a book a week. Now, you don't have to become a bookworm like Bill, but the takeaway is this. He understands that knowledge is power. He prioritizes learning, even with his insane schedule. And you can too. Maybe it's listening to a podcast on your commute, reading a few articles during your lunch break, or dedicating 30 minutes before bed to a non-fiction book that stretches your mind. The key is consistency. So, what will you commit to learning today? The power of planning. Design your ideal day. Let's talk about the third habit, the one that separates the dreamers from the doers planning. And I'm not just talking about making a to-do list. I'm talking about strategic, intentional planning that sets you up for success before the day even begins. Think about it. If you don't have a plan for your day, you're essentially letting your inbox, your notifications, and other people's agendas dictate how you spend your precious time. You're reacting to the world instead of proactively shaping it. Now, let's look at Benjamin Franklin, a man who knew a thing or two about productivity. He famously asked himself every evening, "What good have I done today?" This simple question forced him to reflect on his actions and prioritize his time. And that's the power of planning. It's about taking control of your day, your week, your life. It's about deciding what matters most to you, and then ruthlessly prioritizing those things. So, how do you do it? Start by setting aside 15 to 20 minutes each evening to plan your next day. Write down your top 3 priorities, the tasks that will move the needle forward in your life. Then, schedule time blocks for those tasks, treating them like important meetings you can't reschedule. And here's the key. Be realistic. Don't try to cram too much into one day. It's better to have a few focused priorities that you actually accomplish than a mile-long to-do list that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and defeated. So ditch the overwhelm, ditch the reactivity, and step into the power of planning. Stay active. Fuel your body. Ignite your mind. Let's dive into habit number 4, the one that often gets pushed aside when life gets hectic. Staying active. And no, I'm not talking about training for a marathon or becoming a gym rat. I'm talking about making movement a non-negotiable part of your day, for the sake of your mind just as much as your body. Think about it. When you're physically active, you're not just burning calories, you're boosting your mood, sharpening your focus, and increasing your energy levels. You're essentially giving your brain a performance upgrade. Look at Richard Branson, the entrepreneurial powerhouse behind Virgin Group. He's known for his high energy and relentless drive. His secret? Staying active. Whether it's tennis, kite surfing, or simply going for a walk, Branson understands that physical activity is essential for both his physical and mental well-being. And science backs him up. Studies have shown that regular exercise can improve memory, increase creativity, and even help protect your brain against age-related decline. But here's the thing. Staying active doesn't have to mean hours at the gym. It's about finding what works for you and your schedule. Maybe it's a brisk walk during your lunch break, a dance class after work, or a weekend hike with friends. So ditch the excuses, lace up those sneakers, and get moving. The power of your tribe, building a network that elevates you. Let's talk about the 5th and final habit, the one that often gets overlooked but can make or break your success. Building strong networks. And I'm not talking about collecting business cards or attending networking events just to hand out your elevator pitch. I'm talking about cultivating genuine, supportive relationships with people who inspire you, challenge you, and elevate you to be your best self. Think about it. We are social creatures, wired for connection. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts, our beliefs, and ultimately, our actions. As Jim Rohn famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, let's look at Oprah Winfrey again. She didn't achieve her level of success in a vacuum. She surrounded herself with mentors, collaborators, and friends who believed in her vision and supported her growth. And that's the power of your tribe. It's about surrounding yourself with people who not only celebrate your wins, but also challenge you to think bigger, dream bolder, and push past your comfort zones. But here's the thing. Building a strong network is a two-way street. It's not just about what you can get from others, but also what you can contribute. It's about showing up authentically, offering support, and being a source of encouragement and inspiration. So, how do you build a network that elevates you? Start by being intentional about the company you keep. Seek out individuals who are positive, driven, and passionate about their pursuits. Attend industry events, join online communities, and don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire. Remember, building meaningful connections takes time and effort, but the rewards, both personally and professionally, are immeasurable. These 5 habits, mindfulness, learning, planning, staying active, and building networks, can transform your productivity and success. Remember, success isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's about making small, consistent choices every day that compound over time and lead to extraordinary results. Thanks for learning with us. Like, subscribe, and check the description for our free Ledducademy Essentials Vault, a treasure trove of PDF summaries to enrich your learning. Until next time, keep growing.